everybody.
Animals
Welcome.
Are here with us, not for us.
Thank you for tapping on the screen, TikTok, and thank you, YouTube, for being here. Hi, everyone on YouTube.
Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy.
Why are vegans kinder than God? Why?
Animals are here with us, not for us.
Let's talk about it. Come on in, TikTok. Hi, YouTube.
Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy.
Thank you for being here, everyone.
Animals are here with us, not for us.
I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm 61 years old. I have 2 cameras going right now. I have this one here on TikTok, and I have this one over here for YouTube. So thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you everyone for sharing the live stream. We're going to be talking about why vegans are kinder than God. And if you don't agree with me, well, you're going to have to try to convince me, because guess what? I have 5 cards here that we are going to read about this very subject. Okay, so if you are here over on TikTok and you want to come in to read, make sure you're over 18 years old. And oh, thank you for the super chat over here. For sport, I got a super chat over here on YouTube. And the person says, I love eating fried chicken and God is better. Well, I think you kind of are a cruel person for coming in here and saying that. So I'd prefer, if you guys are going to give super chats, that you talk about how you want to be kinder, all right? God is clearly not kinder than vegans, because we're here protecting the animals and he's not doing anything, okay? So don't do that again, all right, YouTube? That wasn't very nice. Look, if I was defending Black people, you wouldn't come in here and tell me that you enjoy eating their body parts, right? I'm defending animals. So don't be racist towards animals. Don't be racist towards people. Be kind all around, okay? Come and tell me about all the foods that you are eating that are vegan. Don't tell me about how you are hurting animals. I'm not interested in hearing that. All right, TikTok, we got another comment over here, another super chat. So let me see what this one says. This is by Christy Vegan. Vegan go on no 34 or something like that. No rodeo heads, please, TikTok. Don't put those on my head. That's something that I dread. Put a chicken on my shoulder instead, or some fruit dancing on my desk, okay? To remind us all to eat more fiber. 95% of the population does not have enough fiber in their gut, in their microbiome. You need to eat lots of fruits and vegetables. There's a whole other world going on there in your intestines, okay? You have to eat healthy. You want to have good, healthy, big poops, not hard poops. You want them to come out about that long, okay? Just one shot to fill up the toilet. That's what you want, be healthy. The more fruits and vegetables you eat, the less chance you have of having diabetes type 2, less chance you have of getting a stroke. Okay, I don't think anybody wants to have half of their body not working, right? So more chances, if you eat more fruits and vegetables, you're going to be healthier, less chance of cancer in your intestines, less chance of stroke, less chance of heart attack. I mean, being vegan is best for everyone. It is best for the planet. It is best for our health. And of course, it is best for the animals. But I'm going to read this super chat here. Okay, I don't know what all that is for, but hey guys, yes, we are definitely TikTok. Start getting lined up, okay? Put some nice decorations on the screen, and I will make sure that I get one of you guys to come in and read one of these cards, okay? But I'm not going to pick the rodeo people because I don't trust them. Guys, don't put rodeo hats on my head. Hold on one second. Let me just read this. Christy writes, I feed my dog only vegan dog food. Yes, Christy, good job. Very proud of you for that. Very healthy. Vet says she is a healthy dog. My dog too, Bella, is also vegan. Thank you. And thank you guys, 300 of you, for being here on YouTube. Thank you for the super chat here. Being vegan is healthy, guys. You should be vegan. No more excuses. Excellent job. Guys, tap on the screen over here on my YouTube. Really appreciate that. I'm going to write your name down. Okay, Christy? K-R-I-S-T-Y. Check mark for you. Thank you for that beautiful super chat. All right, you guys over here on TikTok, I'm going to read this first card. So YouTube, this is what it looks like, okay? And TikTok, I'm going to let somebody in. Just make sure that you are a kind person. Don't come in if you're vegan phobic, okay, YouTube? Be kind. And I mean TikTok. TikTok is going to be the ones reading the cards. Hold on, let me get my volume up here. Hello, Mia.
Hello.
Are you a kind person?
Yes.
Are you over 18?
Yes.
How old are you?
18.
I'm sorry, but I just don't feel like you are. And you really have to be over 18 to go on TikTok live. Okay, sweetheart? I'm really sorry. But stick around, okay? Because you're still going to learn something. And guys, let's tap on the screen anyway, okay? Kids try to come in here. They try to sneak in. And I feel bad because sometimes they're actually smarter than the adults. But yeah, you got to be over 18, all right? I'm sorry. Okay, somebody's named Z at the top of the list here. We're going to be talking about why vegans are kinder than God. Look at this. The title of this, it says, why are vegans kinder than God? Why is that? Hey, Z. You've
Hey
muted
there.
yourself. Hi. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
And I have a question afterwards.
After, yes. Okay, so you are a teaching assistant. We have 7.1 thousand likes. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
All right, you tell everybody. Say tap on the screen.
Tap on the screen.
All right, you're going to tap on the screen, okay? Because you guys, all you people are going to encourage Z, who is now a teaching assistant. She's going to read this card. Thank you guys over here on YouTube for being here as well. Oh, we have another super chat that just popped up. Hold on a second. Guys over on TikTok here, just wait 1 second, okay? I'm going to read this out loud for all of you. All right, let me see what this says. This person's name is No Point to Life. Should we read a card if somebody writes there's no point to life? Yeah, we should read it anyway, because it might be true. It might be true that there's no point to life. I mean, I think there's a reason for us to be here, which is to protect the animals, to be kind to them, not to hurt them, right? But let's see what this says. I would love for you to go out in the woods and tell animals not to eat each other. Well, I can't do that. Okay, this person whose name is No Point to Life. There are some animals who must eat other animals, and we're going to talk about it actually right now. I'm going to talk about it. How if vegans had ruled the world, if we could design the planet, we would have done a better job than God. All right, but thank you for the super chat. I want you to stick around anyway. Okay, if you have another follow-up after you hear what we're saying, you're welcome to come in. Okay, Z, I'm going to flip the screen over. Okay.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Let me put this straight here. Okay, read the title and read everything on the card. You are a teaching assistant. Go for it.
Why are vegans kinder than God? Because if vegans had created the world, they would never have created lions who must suffocate baby zebras to survive. Instead, vegans would have created only animals who never need to harm or eat anyone. All beings would still enjoy rich, joyful lives, exploring grasslands, splashing in streams, running for fun, bonding with family. And when their time came, every animal would simply fall asleep peacefully and never wake up, ensuring balance without terror, bloodshed, or fear.
All right. So did you understand what you just read?
Yeah, but I just don't agree with this, unfortunately.
Okay, so what do you not agree with? Hi, Amelia. Thank you for the super chat. Vegan is only good. Okay, thanks for the super chat, Amelia. Okay, so
I agree that vegans are good and they are kind, but I don't believe that they are kinder than God. I do believe they are kind, though.
Let's talk about the example that you just read, though, okay? Do you remember what you read?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so talk about that example. I gave you an example about why vegans are kinder than God.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you do have a point. They could have lived like this, but I do believe that God has created everything for a reason. And
okay, so what is the reason? Why did God? We just read this card. Okay, I'm going to read it again. All right, just to refresh your memory.
I understand it. Okay. It's okay.
Well, you're not addressing what I wrote, though. What you just read.
Yeah, I understand your point that you are saying that vegans are kind, but I do not agree that they are kinder than God.
Okay, so use the example. Use what we just talked about to address that. Okay, I just gave you an example about how vegans are kinder than God. We would have designed the planet so no suffering would happen. God designed the planet so suffering happens. Therefore, vegans are kinder than God.
Well, they are kind, but they're not kinder than God.
Okay, why not? I just gave you an example. One moment, I'm going to read something, okay? Vegans, why are vegans kinder than God? Because if vegans had created the world, they never would have created lions who must suffocate baby zebras to survive. Instead, vegans would have created only animals who never need to harm or eat anyone. Therefore, vegans are kinder than God. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
About this topic or another?
Well, you said you had a
or
question for me.
Yeah, but can I talk about this topic first, or
Sure,
do you want me to
okay.
just say the question?
Okay, I'm going to finish reading the card again though, okay? I'm only halfway through, okay? All beings would still enjoy rich, joyful lives, exploring grasslands, splashing in streams. Okay, all these animals could still have a good life without hurting other animals. Okay, bonding with family, and when their time came, every animal would simply fall asleep peacefully. Okay?
Yeah.
Fall asleep peacefully, never wake up, ensuring balance without terror, bloodshed, or fear.
Yeah.
Therefore, because vegans would have done that, vegans are kinder than God.
Okay, well, I know that sounds sad, but like eating other animals is part how nature works. Lions eat zebras so they can survive, and zebras eat.
Did you hear a word that I just said? I am aware. Listen to me. I am aware. Listen, shh. 1 second. You're just telling me things that I already know that this is a fact, that lions do eat zebras. I'm saying, the point that I'm making is that vegans are kinder than God, and therefore, nobody should ever be mean to vegans because we are protecting the animals.
I mean, yeah, you guys are kind, and nobody should ever.
Are you vegan? Are you vegan?
No, but I know a lot of my friends that are vegan, and I.
What? Why are you not vegan? Why are you hurting animals when you don't have to?
Well, I don't know. I just don't like.
Okay, if you don't know, then I'm gonna. If you don't know, then I'm going to.
I'm gonna.
If you don't know, then I'm going to let you think about it. Okay, I'm going to let you go. Okay, you're coming here and you're saying that you hurt animals, but you don't know why. So you think about that. And you can come back later if you want after you've thought about it. Because hopefully you'll say, I don't know, Miss Katie, and so I'm going to stop hurting them. You live near a grocery store. There's no reason for you to ever hurt animals. You can buy lentils, beans, tofu, rice, everything else. You can be nice. Put veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart because peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart to the animals. Okay? Guys, let's keep tapping on the screen because, she did read the card well. Let's give her that. All right? She needs a little bit of time, though, to think about things. Okay, thank you guys over here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys, and I hope that you guys are also kinder than God, and you should be vegan because God honestly is not doing much right now. So just so everybody knows what's happening here, if you've never met me before, my name is Miss Katie. I am known as That Vegan Teacher. I'm 61 years old, and I became vegan on June 27th, 2016. So this year in June, it's going to be 10 years that I haven't eaten any eggs. I haven't exploited any animals. I haven't stolen any chicken wings from them. I haven't eaten any meat. I haven't gone to the circus or the zoo. That's what being vegan is all about. Okay. Thank you guys for the super chats, by the way. I see them popping in there. Thank you so much, guys, for being kind. Here we have one for $2. Thank you to somebody's name is Raggy Boy or Raggy Boy, I don't know, and says, what do I feed my dog? That's a really good question. I feed my dog vegan kibble. Vegan kibble. Okay, it looks just like normal dog food. Now, right now I'm in Canada, so I don't have a sample of this. But usually if I'm in Italy, I'll have a sample on my desk. And it just looks like normal dog food. It's like little tiny circle things, you know. Give her a cup in the morning with some water. Give her a cup at night with some water. Just regular vegan dog food that has all the nutrients that my dog needs. And she is 11 and a half years old. Well, 11 and maybe 4 months or something like that. Okay, so she's a normal dog. She has, her breath has never once smelled bad. And her teeth are perfect and so are her gums. So there's no reason to hurt anyone. Everybody here can be kind to the animals, and you must feed your dog vegan dog food. Go ahead and Google it. Vet approved vegan kibble. Don't pay for murder for other animals. Okay? Thanks guys a lot for being here. Thank you guys over here on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming in. I see lots of you guys. Unfortunately, I can't read all of your comments. If you do want me to make sure I read it though, I'll do my best if you put a super chat, because then out of the corner of my eye, I see a color and then I can stop. Oh, like there. Okay, hold on. So this person wrote, this person name is G Tells Jokes and donated $2 and just didn't write anything. Just saying, I guess, I don't know, you're just being nice. If you want to write a sentence, you can next time, okay? But thank you. All right, TikTok. We read one card, okay? YouTube, this is the card that we read. We're going to read card number 2 now in this series. The series is called, Why Are Vegans Kinder Than God? Why are vegans kinder than God? Let's be kind, everybody. Let's not be mean. I'm going to go over here and see who wants to come in. Okay, we have somebody named Anna. Remember, guys, over on TikTok, you must be over 18. Don't come in if you're under 18 because you're breaking the rules, okay?
I'm not under 18.
Hi, Anna. Good, I'm glad to hear
Hello.
that. Where are you in the world, Anna?
Hello, I'm from Dubai.
Are you in Dubai right now?
Yes.
Okay, what time is it there? Because here I'm in Canada and it's 8:24 at night. And we're still on
Sorry.
We're still on January 3rd here. We're still Saturday. How about you?
It's 5 in the morning.
What day of the year are you? Are you on the 4th? Are you January 4th? Are you Sunday morning?
Yes.
Okay,
actually.
cool. All right. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Just give me 1 sec, okay? Because a yellow thing popped up on my other channel, which means there's a super chat there, and I want to read it. Okay, I'll read it out loud to you guys too. And then you're going to read card number 2. Actually, you know what? I'll flip this over so you can already practice to read it, okay? While I look at the super chat. So I'm gonna, guys, over on TikTok, I use this card and this magnet, and then I flip the screen. So that she's gonna read this card. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll be right with you. Okay, so over here on my YouTube channel, Parker writes, whoever thinks she is not as good as God, like his comment, because God made you and he's so much better than you, if you always be, he's the, could you possibly use some punctuation in your sentence? Do you know what a period is? And like a comma, you know? This sentence is very long. Maybe pray to God tonight for help with your sentence structure, okay? See if God will help you. If the next time you write a comment, it's better, I might actually believe that God exists. But if you write this again, this mumbo jumbo stuff, you're not going to convince me. All right, I'm going to go to the next super chat. Thank you guys for being here. This person is called Certified Chunker. Certified Chunker gave a $5 donation over here on my YouTube channel and writes, farm animals don't deserve equal treatment because they simply have less value. Well, I disagree with you. And I think that's a pretty mean thing to say, because if you were a farm animal right now, you would want protection. And in fact, you would be crying and you would be saying, Miss Katie, please help me. If you were about to be eaten, you'd be my best friend. You would say, Miss Katie, you're my best friend. Thank you for trying to save my life. Okay, so what you wrote is vegan-phobic and cruel. You lack empathy. Try to grow a heart. Thank you very much. Hey, Diana. Diana's here, guys. You can always tell Diana's here because she puts this confetti stuff on the screen. Thank you so much, Diana. And you guys should follow her. Her account, you see it says inspiration there, but her name's actually Diana. And she's somebody who is like always doing exercise on her live streams, and she's showing different vegan foods that she eats. So thank you so much for your support, Diana. I'm putting you on the vegan fantastic side. Diana, check mark for you. Okay, so let's flip this over here, and you're going to read this card, okay? You're the teaching instructor. Go.
All right. Why are vegans kinder than God? Because if vegans had created the world, they would never have created wolves who chase deers to exhaustion and tear them apart. Instead, vegans would have created animals capable of living together without violence. Life would still be full of adventure, climbing hills, playing, prancing through snow. Learning the land and population balance would be achieved because each being would be designed to die calmly in their sleep. I can't see because of the comments.
Die in their sleep at a natural time with no suffering required. Okay, so do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, so you see what I mean? This is proof that vegans are kinder than God, because we would have designed the planet in such a way that animals wouldn't attack other animals and maul them to death. We would have a world where the animals would die slowly and painlessly, or painlessly anyway, in their sleep, overnight, just fall asleep without any pain. That would go for us humans too. So every time we walk in the woods, we wouldn't have to be scared that a wolf is going to attack us. We'd just know that everything is fine. And all animals would eat plants. And that would have been a better way to design the planet. So not only are vegans kinder, we're actually smarter. But God is supposed to be smarter. And God is supposed to be kinder. So it's really sad but it's the truth. We have to face the truth. But what can we do with this information? Well, we can just simply choose to be better than God. When we go to the grocery store, we continue as vegans to protect animals. You can buy the soy milk and not the cow's milk. We don't need to steal milk from baby cows. Do you agree with that, Emma?
Yes.
Good. I'm happy that you're here. Do you have a question for me or anything? Can you just actually wait 1 sec? I'm just going to read this super chat. Parker writes, pray to God that your gap in your teeth are fixed. My gap. Oh, you mean here where I have a missing tooth? Yeah, you know what? It happens as you get older. Your body just, things happen, You guys must have some scars on your body, different things that happen. Yeah, that's what happened. I had cracked that tooth, and the dentist tried to fix it. It got cracked, but he couldn't. So that's the way it is. I'm not perfect. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe you're just trying to be mean, Parker, by talking about the way that I look. And actually, it's incredible that 440 people pressed like on your comment. That shows how cruel people are. I'm here not to talk about myself or my appearance. What you just did is something called an ad hominem attack. You tried to insult me personally, but I know why you did it. Because you feel guilty. Because you're hurting animals. So instead, why don't you feel proud of yourself and be vegan in the future? Okay? Okay. All right. We have another super chat over here. Just 1 second, Anna. Hold on. This is for $4.99. And the person writes, I guess it's goods. Goods thing. None of us are farm animals. Y'all kill animal ecosystems with your plant farming hypocrisy. Well, actually, what you don't understand is that if you don't want to kill animals who die accidentally by harvesting, well, then you should be vegan. Because see, what happens is the animals that you eat, they ate plants. And because they ate plants, this was terrible for the environment. It took up much more land, much more water use, created a lot more pollution. So if you actually care about reducing the suffering of plants and animals, you should be vegan. Because also a lot of calories are lost. You put a lot of calories into a cow to get the cow big. But meanwhile, the cow is burning calories. The cow is digesting food, walking around, breathing, thinking. This means that they're using up calories, okay? So I hope you learned your lesson. And next time, Alafu, I'm not going to put you, by the way, on the Vegan Fantastic list because instead of educating people, you wrote this bullshit and you basically wasted everybody's time. Okay? Don't write lies. Go and Google before you come in and then put your $4.99 here and teach a vegan fact. That would be a better use of your time. Okay? All right. So, Anna, what did you want to say?
So before I leave, I just want to say some facts, and I want to return to the topic why vegans are kinder than God.
Okay.
Okay, so firstly, I have some clear and balanced vegan facts. So vegan means that we or vegans avoid animal products like no meat, fish, dairy, eggs, or honey. And veganism actually supports the environment. But I just want to say that I believe that God is kinder than vegans because vegans are kinder. Like when you say that, it's like actually direct dismissal of faith of billions of people. But yeah, I am vegan, but I do believe that God is kinder than vegan because it assumes human choices, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
And
First of all, I want to say, number one, you are an excellent reader, and I really liked how
Thank
you just stated your vegan facts. That part's great. Okay. The
Thank
thing
you.
is that I'm here to tell the truth to people. You see, I don't only care about veganism. I care about critical thinking skills. And if we don't challenge people's flawed thinking, then we have people that go around and they think that unicorns actually exist. They think that the earth is flat. They think all kinds of crazy stuff, which has consequences. We must challenge people when they are not science-based. And there's no evidence that there's a sky daddy up there. Now, I understand why people want to believe in it because the world sucks. There's so much sadness and suffering. And it helps people to imagine that God is there. But instead of doing that, use your imagination to envision how we can make this world a better place. If you want to pray, that's okay. Close your eyes and pray. But know this, you're not praying to anyone up there. You're praying to the best part of yourself. That's what you're doing. You're trying to get in touch with your heart and your brain, and you're trying to get in touch with how can you be a better person tomorrow. There's no God helping us. We're here on our own. So I want to thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you. And I want everybody to follow your channel because I think you're a good person. And I really hope that I didn't hurt your feelings. Thank you for the super chat over here. There's a $20 super chat here. And Schneider Webb writes, by the way, everyone, in case you didn't know, TikTok is over here and YouTube, you guys are over here. So I'm trying to balance between the two of you, but it's only TikTok that can have people come in to talk to me. And we're going to move on soon to the next card number 3. All right, but first I'm going to read a super chat here. So this person named Schneider writes, your stream title is very telling. You get your sense of superiority from being vegan. No, I don't. That's crazy because I want you to be vegan too. You see, I don't actually think that I'm smarter than you or better than you or kinder than you, not at a base level. I think you just haven't thought about it yet. This is called clickbait. This is to get you to think, hey, is she right? Maybe she is right. You see, I want you to join us in the club. I don't want to be above you. I want you to come in and be kind. All right, thank you for your $20 donation for telling me this. And because you gave a $20 donation, I'm going to continue reading the next part, okay? Because I don't know what else you wrote. Hold on. You think that I feel superior, okay? You feel superior by denying your place in the natural world. I'm not denying my place in the natural world. Not at all. My place in the natural world is to be here at this desk talking to you right now and telling you that you don't have to hurt animals. Listen, you can go to the grocery store without being violent. You don't have to go to the cemetery part of the grocery store. There's nothing natural about having dead bodies wrapped in plastic in a grocery store. You don't have to go to the morgue part of the grocery store, okay? Let's see. And you're writing, I'm embracing a perfect ideal. Nature is cruel. That's true. Man is cruel. That's true. but you don't have to continue behaving that way. You can be better, okay? And I want you to be better from now on. Thank you for being here. We have a $5 donation here by Funky Farmer who writes, prove there isn't a God. It's impossible. I'm not here to prove whether God exists or not. I'll even assume that God exists. I'm just saying that God is cruel. That's what I'm saying. Hey, TikTok, just a second, guys. So we are on card number 3. Hold on one second, YouTube, okay? I'm going to put this card over here. Who wants to come in and read the next card and be a teaching assistant? Somebody's name is Katie Vegan. Katie spelled with a K-A-T. My name is K-A-D. Thank you guys for all the decorations on the screen, guys. Thank you, Reese. And thank you for Scar, who just joined. Harmony just joined. Could you hear me? Katie, can you hear me? I think you muted yourself. I can't hear you. Jackson,
Hi,
I see
I'm
you.
back.
Hi. Can you just, are you able to read a card, Katie?
Yeah, but I'm back. I'm back again.
Oh, you're the same person as before. Okay, sorry, sweetheart. I grabbed you. I didn't even look at your name last time. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll get somebody else, okay? I'll get, here, somebody named Ava, who's the next person in line. Okay, there we go. Let's flip this over. Ava? Okay, thank you so much for that. You want us to hug you. Okay, I'll try. I'll do that through the screen. Somebody named Cure is here next. All right, so Jackson Furu writes, gave a $10 donation. Hey, Cure, are you a kind person?
Yeah, I'm kind, but I'm using my friend's account right now
Okay, why are you using your friend's account?
because my other one got banned.
Okay, are you over 18?
Yeah,
Okay, can you just wait 1 second?
yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to be here on my YouTube just reading a super chat, okay? Jackson
Okay.
writes, doesn't she know plants also feel pain? No, plants don't feel pain. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. Let me read the rest of it. So also wrote, so if both animals and plants feel pain. Okay, look, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to read the rest of this. You know damn well that cutting a pig in half is not the same as cutting a cucumber in half or a pickle in half. Okay? So don't be silly. I'm going to the next super chat. Don't waste my time with this crap. Spencer Peterson writes, you're not kind. This person thinks I'm not nice. Let's see if there's any evidence of that, okay? God is real. Well, we don't know if God is real, but let's assume that God is real. What's wrong with me saying that vegans are kinder than God? I'm just stating a fact. God is doing fuck all. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead, or he never existed at all, but he's certainly not nice. That's all I'm saying. Okay, if you have evidence to the contrary, you're welcome to try to convince me. Okay, thank you for the super chat. We have another super chat here for $99. Being vegan is fine and good, and I have nothing against it, but it is still okay to eat. No, it's not okay. You think it's okay to eat animals. That's not okay. Why would you pay $99 to tell everybody that you think it's okay to eat cats? That's crazy. You think it's okay to eat dogs? I don't. I was at my friend's house today. She had 2 beautiful dogs. I can't imagine. I'm sitting there at the table. I can't imagine just deciding to stick my fork into my friend's dog, start chopping it, the dog, eating it. You're saying that you think it's okay to eat animals. It's not. You don't need to eat pigs. You don't need to eat dogs. You don't need to eat cats. You don't need to eat frogs. Leave the animals alone. Hi. Are you still here?
Yeah, hello.
Okay. Thank you guys for the super chats. Guys, just hold on. I'm really sorry over here on TikTok, but I have all these super chats that I got to read, okay? Person's name, Schneider Web 2303. Can't wait to see what this is about. Hope you have some empathy. Person writes, your stream title is very telling. Oh, we did that one already. Okay, hold on. We already did that one. And this one says, veganism relies on monocrop agriculture that causes mass insect death. Okay, listen, I know what you're going with this, right? All the habitat loss and all that. But here's the thing. What do you think that the animals that you eat are eating? 75% of the soy grown on this planet is fed to the animals that you eat. You are making my point for me. If you care about monocropping and you want to stop it, if you care about the accidental deaths of innocent animals who sometimes die during harvesting, if you care about that, then eat plants, because you are filtering so many more plants through the animals that you eat. It is not healthy for anybody. It's not good for the planet. It's not even good for your own health. Just Google it yourself and learn the truth, okay? All right, we have a member here who wrote something, and the person says, welcome to Vegan Fantastic, Fred. Oh, thank you. Oh, you can buy a membership. That's cool. I don't really know about that, but anyway. Okay, Funky Fur writes, God isn't meant to be kind. That's the new age religious bull. Ooh, did you guys ever think about it that way? Person wrote that God isn't meant to be kind. God was never nice, but his grace is what saves us. What? That makes no sense. His grace. What do you mean by grace? His grace saves us. His grace isn't saving anybody. If God was up there and could create heaven and earth and everything, like, why would he have designed things like this? He's just honestly, he's not a good guy. Anyway, we don't even know if he's a guy. Nobody's ever seen him before. Hey, thank you guys for the super chat. Just one sec. I know there's a $5 super chat here, but I'm ignoring TikTok, and I don't want TikTok to be feeling ignored. Okay, so we have another card here. So this is card number 3. Are you ready to read it?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Because a vegan.
Okay, hold on one second. Well, how many likes do you see up there on the top left of the screen?
46K.
46.1. Okay, so guys, everybody tap on the screen. Tap on the cute little seal there. All right, and encourage our teaching assistant. What is your name?
Bobby.
Bobby? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Bobby, have a good time reading the card.
Okay. So, because if vegans had...
Hold on, let's read the title first. Read the title.
Okay. Why are vegans kinder than God? Because if vegans had created the world, they would never have created sharks who must rip seals limb from limb. Instead, vegans would have created oceans, beings who thrive without killing. Animals would still experience curiosity, freedom, play, and exploration. Gliding through water, leaping, resting in the... I can't read it, wait, because something's in the sun, and when life ended, it would do so gently, unconsciously, and painlessly, not through panic or violence.
All right. So I think you did an okay job reading that. My suggestion would be to read it with a little more pauses so that people have a chance to envision what you're saying. Okay? So, why are vegans kinder than God? Because if vegans had created the world, they would never have created sharks who must rip seals limb from limb. Instead, vegans would have created ocean beings who thrive without killing. See, we have the solution. That's why vegans are kinder than God. Animals would still experience curiosity, freedom, play, and exploration, gliding through the water, leaping, resting, doing all that fun stuff, but without any panic or violence. All right, thank you very much, everybody, for tapping on the screen. You guys got us up to 54,000. Thank you so much for being here. Give me 1 second before you talk, okay? You can ask me a question or say something in a sec. Supras Official writes, I have a question. Won't not eating animals destroy the circle of life and cause an imbalance in everything, considering humans are omnivores? Well, billions and billions of animals are forced to be pregnant, and they are essentially sexually assaulted. They're not part of the ecosystem anymore. Billions and billions of cows and pigs and chickens exist, and they are all in concentration camps. You understand? What you're saying doesn't make sense. You don't need to worry about that. All of the cows and the pigs and the chickens need to be phased out. And all of the farmers must start growing mushrooms and all kinds of other different crops. That would save the animals and also reduce our eco footprint. And it would be healthy for us. Okay? Anyway, you can just Google that if you don't believe me. Okay, there's another super chat here, and this person, thanks guys, everybody for being so patient over here on TikTok. Hi, thank you guys for joining. I see Not Michael just joined. I see a bunch of Christians are putting symbols here. You know, if you think that I'm wrong, you're welcome to come and challenge me. But I'm just going to finish reading on my YouTube channel over here. Somebody writes, saying eating animals is worse doesn't answer the question, where do the deaths and exploitation caused by monocrops go? And why are those harms ethically discounted rather than counted? What I'm saying to you, okay, look, what's your name? Abara. Did you try to Google this yourself? Did you try to ask this question into ChatGPT? Because if you did, you would see that my point is that every time you eat animals, you are causing more deaths. That is why vegans do what we do. Being vegan is not about doing no harm, but it's about trying to do the least harm. What you're choosing to do is to cause the most harm that you can. And you don't have to do that. You can be kinder than that going forward. I would like you to look into it, okay? Thank you, for, by the way, to the Hawk God who gave a $5, €5 donation, who wrote, do you have a Discord user? Add me if you do. I don't, well, I do have a Discord, but I never go there. I just don't have the time. I'm too busy creating songs and doing live streams. Yeah, and just, you know, doing actual activism in real life as well. I have a Discord. What I don't like about Discord is that it doesn't seem to have as much reach as we do here. We have 3,000 people watching over here on YouTube Live, and we have 810 watching on TikTok. So if I do something on over on Discord, I find there's a bit of an echo chamber there. There's a bunch of vegans all collected together and maybe one or two non-vegans. And so I just don't have the time for that. But thank you for asking. Larry Beaver writes, you care so much about animals, but eat their food. How is that fair? I'm not eating their food, just like you're sitting at the table and not eating your brother's food. Animals have their food. We have our food. All right. So, to the person named Cure. Oh yeah, your name's Bobby, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Well, my opinion, I think that vegans are not better than God, but I support vegans. I support vegans.
Can you just a minute? Can you give me evidence about why you say? I've given you lots of evidence about why vegans are kinder than God. God is doing nothing to help the animals. God created lions and all kinds of carnivorous animals when he could have simply only designed animals like zebras who eat plants, elephants who eat plants, giraffes who eat plants, bunny rabbits who eat plants, but instead he made a system that is violent when he could have created a system where all the animals died peacefully in their sleep without being mauled to death. So I just gave you a perfect example because we, vegans, would have created a much kinder, more compassionate way of living. So that's how I know that vegans are kinder than God and smarter too.
Okay, but God created you.
You didn't respond at all to what I said. Who gives a fuck if God
Okay,
created?
but you were
Who
vegan
cares?
if you-
Hold on. Who cares if God
let
created
me?
me?
Let me speak.
No,
Let me
you're
speak
going
for
to
a second.
respond to what I said. I gave you an example. We read 3 cards on the subject. Respond to what I said
Okay, I'll
about why.
I think that is a very-
Here's my question to you directly. Why did God, on purpose, create animals who are obligate carnivores who must rip other animals to shreds in front of their crying mothers? How can you justify that God is good if he does such a horrible thing?
Okay, but if you...
No, answer the question. Answer the question.
Okay, so he's kind because he created us, but also...
No, you're not responding. I didn't ask if he created us. We're not talking. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to mute you. I have to mute you because you're not listening. Actually, you know
There's beef
what?
coming for your legs. There's beef coming for your legs. You're not vegan. There's beef literally coming from your legs.
What's coming from my legs? Okay, this is the type of person that all you meat eaters, hang out with. This is the kind of person. The minute that they can't justify things, they start insulting, saying all kinds of weird shit. Like, don't you feel embarrassed? Honestly, I'm here trying to save the animals. I'm giving you proof that you should be kinder than God and giving you advice about how to do so. When you go to the grocery store, don't buy bacon. That's a 6-month-old baby pig who died screaming, terrified, in a gas chamber, which is like a jail that they lower down into the gas. The pigs are 6 months old and they are murdered the way the Nazis murdered the Jews. This is horrific. Once you know this, how on earth can a good person ever bite into bacon again and not feel extreme guilt? I understand that bacon tastes good, salty and full of fat, just like cheese and all this stuff, but who cares? It's wrong to hurt animals. It's as simple as that. You don't have to do it. You can be stronger than that. Do you think I'm stronger than you? Think I'm more mentally tough? I don't think so. So why aren't you vegan? Why am I vegan, but not you? Be vegan, not violent.
Animals are here with us, not for us.
That's right. Thank you, TikTok, for being here. Thank you, YouTube, for being here. Don't hurt them. Don't steal their body parts. Be kinder. Be better.
Animals are here with us, not for us.
Be braver than everyone around you. My goodness, is it really that hard to speak out and say, I'm going to be vegan from now on, I'm not going to hurt the animals? So what if your friends make fun of you? So what if your colleagues make fun of you? So what if your teacher's an asshole, or your principal, or whoever, your neighbor? Do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Like, look at all these wonderful people putting all of these little roses on the screen. Okay, that's really sweet. And over here on YouTube, thank you guys so much for being here. Look at all these nice people putting all these little super chats here. Tyson, for example, put a $4.99 super chat. I wonder what it says. Let's see. Animals wouldn't even be on this earth if it weren't for God. Okay. And what's your point? God is the creator of all. He cares for you. No, he doesn't care for me. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, or dead. He doesn't give a fuck about any of us. You gotta believe that because it's the truth. Don't lie to yourself. Don't start crying because now you discovered there's no sky daddy. Okay? Sit up straight. Take care of yourself. Take care of your neighbors. Take care of everyone. So crazy. Come on, guys. You can be tougher than that. Okay. Quick question, asked somebody here. Now, I know that this always happens, unfortunately, over on my YouTube live stream. At about the 45-minute mark, everything starts to get choppy. It's really weird. I'm going to have to end the live stream and maybe I'll restart it. But over here on TikTok, everything's flowing nicely. Over here on YouTube, it's like... Okay, anyway, I'm going to read this. A $10 super chat. Thank you. Person writes, quick question. Before bacteria made insulin was created for dying. What do you mean for dying? Incurable autoimmune. Okay, type 1 diabetes. Yeah, okay. Right? Before that, they killed animals. Yes, they I believe they used parts of pigs for that. They killed animals to give their insulin from their pancreas, yes, to humans. What do you think? Well, I'm a registered nurse. And I gave many times that. I gave insulin to people. And yes, it came from the pancreas of pigs. Was it wrong? First of all, I didn't know better at the time. And when you know better, you do better, you can change. But remember that veganism is about doing your best. It's about not exploiting animals. And there's an argument to be made that in order to save your own life, you might have a right to use these products. But thankfully, we now have these products that are made without having to harm animals. So this is a great thing, right? Right. Guys on TikTok, no rodeo hats on my head. That's vegan phobic. Don't do that again. All right, so what I'm going to do now, because I noticed that my YouTube channel over here is all choppy. So is it choppy, guys? Hold on, let me ask these guys their opinion. Guys, should I restart the live over on YouTube? If you want me to restart the live, I'll just turn it off and I'll restart it right away. But I find it's choppy. What do you think? Answer yes, restart, or no, okay? Bunch of no. I think I should restart. It's about half and half. Yeah, look, when I restart, it's going to be a lot better. Okay? I can say bye. I'm going to restart right away. Okay? Go and have a pee and then come back. Actually, I'm going to start right away. Okay. And you guys on TikTok, you're still fine. All right? Hold on. Okay. Bye, YouTube. I'll see you. Oh, hold on. Somebody just put a quick super chat. Hold on. It says, carnivores control the populations of herbivores like deer. I know. But I'm saying that if we vegans had created the planet, we would not have had these carnivores. Okay? I think you missed the beginning of the class, but come back and we'll keep talking about it. Okay? Okay, bye YouTube, I'll be right back.